New Orleans is fun in the day and the night. We're starting to really like this place.
Hey everyone, welcome back to our US road trip. If you're new here, where have you been?
Yes, because this is I'm losing track, part 4 of our US road trip. We have done Miami, we have done Nashville, we have done Memphis, and we're now in New Orleans. So, if you are new here, our suggestion is, what is our suggestion?
Watch the others.
Watch the others. Well, what T says by that is, go back, click on our channel
and catch up.
Start from the beginning. We're not going anywhere. We'll still be here. By the time you get here, you'll be fully caught up. So that's it. We're in New Orleans. We're excited.
Yes, we are. If you want to check out our journey to get to New Orleans, make sure you're following us on Instagram or TikTok because we've been posting on there.
Yeah, we had a nice 7 hour drive. We split it up into 2. We had a quick stop off
in Mississippi.
Mississippi, yes. So we've hit that. Now we are here feeling fresh. I think fully over the jet lag. Yeah, we are proper on US time zone now. So
just tired.
We are so excited. If you saw the Memphis vlog, you know that we didn't get much nightlife in Memphis.
No, so we're very excited to experience it for the rest of the trip.
Yes, we feel like we've been told New Orleans is very full on.
Very lively.
And that's exactly what we want, exactly what we need. So we're going to go out, we're going to get something nice to eat. So much great food in New Orleans.
Yeah.
You're going to see a lot of great food. If you know the channel, you know we love a bit of food, especially me.
One thing we didn't realise also was how humid it is currently in Memphis.
Yes.
In New Orleans.
New Orleans.
So it's currently 80 Fahrenheit and it's nighttime.
Plus, yeah, true. So we've got to do the working backwards. So that's 25 degrees Celsius for everyone that does Celsius. So yes, it's sticky.
I mean, it doesn't sound hot, but it's sticky.
Yeah, so why don't you show what you're wearing? Outfit check for T, she's looking good. And look at the hair, the hair's looking good too.
Yeah, I didn't even mention the change up, but...
if you're familiar with the channel, you know the hair changes are pretty standard. So
I've just gone with this square A-line top from New Look. I've got my trusty PLT midi skirt on. I do not iron anything. And I've just gone with Converse because...
why not? And shock! I'm wearing all black.
All black everything.
I was meant to wear a shirt, I was meant to wear pretty tight jeans. As you said, it's humid, so we're not going for that. So these trousers are my corduroy trousers that T bought in the New York Challenge video a while back. And I wear them a lot, I have to say.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. But T won the challenge, it's for sure. And just a black t-shirt. You know, don't know where this is from. Anyway,
oversized, lovely.
just any kind of t-shirt and my trainers. So we're ready for a night out. Before we do though, quick little heads up. We are staying in, we're going to pronounce this wrong. The Yung or the Jung?
The Jung.
The Jung, the Yung, the Jung.
Hotel and
We
residence.
will get the pronunciation right before the end of this video. We're staying here. There'll be a room tour coming out, of course, as always. But first thoughts.
Oh, it's such a lovely hotel.
Yes, such a nice
Such
hotel.
a lovely hotel.
It's fresh. It's one of like, I think it was made in like 1906 or opened, sorry. You don't make hotels, do you? It opened around 1906, 1912, something like that. So
The room smells good.
Yeah, it's good. We're feeling good about it.
Yeah.
We're going to go out. We're going to get some good New Orleans food.
Yes, we are.
And we're going to get drunk.
On Bourbon Street.
Whether you see that or not, well, you have to hang around and see. But we're going to get drunk. You'll either see us getting drunk or you'll see us in the morning. But Bourbon Street is where we're going, French Quarter, all of that good stuff. See you in a bit.
Bye.
We are out in New Orleans, walking the streets. I'm in such a good mood. Such a good mood.
The salt has nothing to do with it.
We're not even halfway. It's not got anything to do with it, because if you watch the channel, you see me acting like an idiot all the time, and I'm not normally drinking. So we're not even halfway through our US road trip yet. And I just feel like I've got a lot of pent up need to go out and have a good time. And I feel like New Orleans is just perfect for it. Because we've been in Memphis, we've had a great time, but it's been chilled. We didn't drink the whole time.
There's people on the street.
There's people. Oh, it's going to be great fun. I'm so excited.
See you at dinner.
By the way, that was T closing off. I think she wanted to do this.
Look back at it. Look back at
T's
it.
recording me because she's had 2.5 drinks and she's a little drunk. She doesn't want you to see.
Give him a little wiggle, Charlie. You're gonna make me wet myself.
You know the night's gone well when you're leaving with a Walgreens bag full of snacks.
Morning.
Morning. New Orleans is a lot of fun.
We had a really nice time at where did we go last night?
Bourbon Street.
At Bourbon Street last night. We were bar hopping basically.
Yeah, we went to a restaurant first and had some like really classic New Orleans dishes.
Yeah.
Mussels and all sorts.
Yeah, we would have included it, but it was a lot of fried food.
Yeah, it was good. So we needed to run that off basically, or dance it off. So we went to Bourbon Street.
Bourbon,
Bourbon,
maybe?
I think is how you pronounce it. We did do some bar hopping. What was the karaoke bar? Cat's Meow.
Cat's Meow.
Probably my favourite bar we've been to.
Was that the first one we went to?
Yeah, they were. But what I have to say, what's great about karaoke bars or at least in Nashville and New Orleans,
yeah.
I'm going to say in America, is you guys in America just, you just love it and enjoy it, and that's what it's all about.
Whether you can sing or not.
Yeah, you don't need to sing, you just all perform,
Yeah.
and it just makes it so fun. I don't think that really happens in England the same way.
No.
I feel like people are a little too, they're trying too hard.
I feel like everyone puts themselves out there and just gives it a go, and
Literally, it's so fun. It's just like
Yeah.
everyone takes their moment, they sing their heart out, they dance, they get the crowd involved, and pretty much no one can actually sing at all, which is great. We loved it.
it's hard to be so polite.
So we had so much fun. We had hurricanes.
I also attempted a dance.
Yeah.
I was pulled up by one of the girls to dance to one of these songs. We'll include it because obviously I had no idea what I was doing, and it shows.
It was fun. We've had
It
a
was
great
fun,
time.
yeah.
It's exactly what we needed after Nashville being so quiet.
Yeah.
So this
Nashville, Memphis.
Nashville was not quiet. Nashville was lively, buzzing, great. So after Memphis being so quiet, can't even
We haven't had
talk.
breakfast yet, if you
Haven't
can't
had
tell.
breakfast. We're off now to get some good breakfast and then to just see what New Orleans is all about. 'Cause
Yeah.
we're not really explored yet.
No.
So we're off to
Ruby Slipper.
Ruby Slipper for brunch.
Every time one of those cars come, what are they called?
Trams.
The trams.
Yeah.
We're going to try and record the trams. They look so cool.
So we're off to Ruby Slipper. It looks good. It's for brunch. It's got all like your good sort of stuff.
We'll show you the menu because it's got loads of good stuff on it.
I don't want to talk about it because I'm getting too hungry. You'll just see it.
So yeah, we'll see you there.
Bye.
Bye.
I said in Nashville that I had the best pancakes I've ever had in my whole life. And you know I like a bold statement. The team might actually back me up here. The
Yeah.
ones we just had at,
Do you
where was it?
remember
Place?
the
Ruby
flavour?
Slipper.
Yeah, Ruby
Yeah,
Slipper.
it was bread pudding
White
pancakes.
chocolate.
White chocolate bread pudding pancake. Wow.
So good.
We were both full because we had a main and we just wanted to taste it, but the whole lot went. Are you agreeing with me? Are you making a bold statement?
Yeah, I actually think they're the best pancakes we've had, and that's big coming from.
Ever. Anywhere. Is that what we're saying?
I'd have to remember all the
No, you
pancakes
got
we've
yes
ever
or no.
had.
Just yes or no. Go on.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll
best
give it a yes.
pancakes Ever. That's huge coming from T, not so huge coming from me. But we're in New Orleans now.
Just making sure no one's.
Bourbon Street is almost as fun in the day as it is in the evening, right?
Yeah, it's still so lively. People in bars and everything as well.
We just walked off it now. We're gonna have a little walk around, see what else. Maybe look at the more sort of, you know, less lively parts of New Orleans. But Bourbon Street's fun. We already just want to go back and have a drink. Well, I do. I haven't asked to.
I want to try the beignets.
We need to try beignets, and also we've been told while we're here we need to try hand grenade. It's an alcoholic drink.
Yeah,
Not sure what's in it,
we'll find
but
out.
we're here to try it as always. Throw a suggestion to us. We're going to do our best to try it. So that's what we're going to do later. But let's have a walk around.
Yeah. Thought I would check in. I really like it here. Charlie's just wondering. But it's got such a lovely vibe. The weather's beautiful. It's just quite peaceful. Well, besides obviously the drinking and the the partying. But yeah. Very nice. We're just walking through, I think it's, what park is this called, Charlie? James Park? Oh no, Jackson Square. Not even close. Oh, I like this song.
Just like that, we are nighttime ready. Before we start, I have to say, I'm not just wearing the same shirt all the time. I've got about 5 of
20.
this top, and we just keep using it. And we've washed a couple as well. So
And we don't mind recycling outfits.
yes, I mean you have to be really on the ball to know T's recycled an outfit. But I've basically been walking around for a couple of days in what looks like the same t-shirts. I had to say that.
And it doesn't matter if you're wearing the same clothes if you've changed your hair.
If you've changed your hair and you've washed your clothes.
Yeah, which is what we did. But anyway, it's back.
New Orleans is fun in the day and the night. We're starting to really like this place. Had a real chilled day, haven't we? We just explored some shops. Didn't do
exploring the
much.
French Quarter, Bourbon Street, walked around. It's very nice.
Got a couple of souvenirs for people. Oh, and we got. I'm not wearing it tonight.
Alright.
And it's going to give away where we're going next. But we've got this because we're going to watch basketball.
He isn't wearing that tonight. And for those that don't know, it says Houston Rockets.
Houston Rockets. So, little giveaway where we're off to next. But, you know, these are like the Mardi
Little
Gras.
giveaway.
Massive giveaway. These are the Mardi Gras beads that you get around here. We thought, why not? I'll probably look pretty much like this. T will have a Houston Rockets top, no doubt. We're going to try and buy one because we don't have them lying around. But, you know, we're all go team. But it's fun, right? We just chilled out.
Yeah, so yeah, we had just a really nice chilled day. We wanted to get some of the beignets, but the queue,
Yeah, there's a certain, what was the cafe called?
Cafe du Monde,
Yes, that's it. It was too busy, so we're going to try
tomorrow.
earlier tomorrow. We've also got Pat O'Brien's on our list for tomorrow as well, because that's where the hurricane drink was invented.
yeah.
So we're going to hit both of those tomorrow. But for now, we're going to go out, right?
Yes.
We want some more traditional New Orleans style food.
Bar hopping as well.
Yeah.
Where are we
food-
going?
Food wise,
Yes.
we're going to try and get into Oceana Grill, which was actually recommended by the hotel. We don't normally go off with hotel recommendations, but we're going for this one. We're going to try and get some jambalaya. There's also something, I'm going to pronounce this, T's not aware of what I'm about to say, but something called crawfish etouffee, which apparently...
I kept seeing that on the menu.
Yeah, apparently is another very popular New Orleans dish.
Is it like a stew?
It's called etouffee, apparently means smothered.
I knew he would have googled it, that's why I
Yeah,
asked.
apparently it means smothered. If I let go into my French, apparently it means smothered, so I think it's just smothered in some sort of nice sauce. So, yeah, exactly. Say again?
Etouffee.
No, that's so people can hear.
Etouffee.
I'm not sure people heard. So yeah, definitely jambalaya, maybe some etouffee. And if I'm butchering that, you know, feel free to let me know. But that's kind of how it was suggested to pronounce it online when I checked. So we do that, and then like you say, bar hopping.
Yeah, so I mean Bourbon Street is
So much fun.
extensive. So we don't really have a plan for the hopping of the bars.
Definitely going to Cat's Meow again.
Yeah.
That is such a cool bar.
Is that the karaoke
That's
one?
the karaoke bar.
Yeah.
They call themselves best karaoke bar in the world, and you know what? I'm not going to kind of claim otherwise right now because it is great.
Yeah. Out of the ones we've been to so far, I will say it's definitely up there.
If you know of a great karaoke bar anywhere in the world that you want to kind of throw out there as the best karaoke bar in the world, put it in the comments. Yeah, we'll explore it. We're all up for that.
But yeah, we are hungry.
Yes. And we need a hand grenade.
Yes.
We keep being told we need a hand grenade. Let's go and get a hand grenade and then let's get some dinner.
That's, by the way, that is some sort of cocktail.
It is, yeah, it's a cocktail. It's got all sorts. It's my kind of cocktail because it just has all sorts of alcohol in it. So
Yeah.
we're going to do that. You're going to see us off and around the strip, but then in the morning, hopefully looking fresh, we've got beignets, we've got Cafe du Monde,
Got a lot planned.
we've got all sorts of fun stuff. Mardi Gras world.
Giving away everything.
Yeah, I know, but you know, people are going to be excited to see that.
All right, well, we'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye.
Outfit check. Give us a spin. Nah. Well, you got a bit of a glance, so let's go. We are back. We did end up having a very nice dinner, didn't we?
Yes.
Oceana Grill. Is it
Oceana Grill.
Yes, we had the New Orleans classics that we said we were going to have.
I had the
shrimp.
Creole shrimp pasta.
I had the mixture. They do.
No, it wasn't pasta. The Creole shrimp.
Yeah, Creole shrimp. It was
It
with
came with rice.
Yeah. I actually had. They did like a New Orleans taster, and it had 3 of the dishes on it. It had the jambalaya, the etouffee, and I can't remember the last one.
And
The red
you had
bean.
sausage and I think
and
it's
red
just
bean.
called red bean and rice.
That's it. Yeah, they were all really good. Etouffee was my favourite, if I'm pronouncing that right.
My favourite was
so
actually,
good.
even though it wasn't my meal, my favourite from Charlie's meal was the red bean and sausage.
Yeah, that was good as well, actually. Some really nice food. We enjoyed that, and then it got very, very messy in Bourbon Street. We had a lot of fun. Didn't take much footage. We got some pictures that we'll add in, or some clips of the hand grenade that we finally tried. Was a bit of me.
I wasn't a fan.
I really liked it, and it was
had
so cheap.
three different alcohols, right? Vodka, gin, and rum, and then it had melon liqueur. And
Yeah.
for me, it was just quite sweet.
Over ice, but it was $12 for the whole thing, so it's an absolute bargain, and it got me nicely ready for the night. So I was a fan. I would say try it. I think it's one of those things you've got to try while you're here. You managed to sneak in a Fat Tuesday, right?
I had a Fat Tuesday. It's definitely more overpriced than in Las Vegas.
They have way more flavours though, and
Yeah.
they have a DJ and an MC in Fat Tuesdays around here when
I'm
it gets to
actually
night
getting
time.
wet, so we're going to step forward.
But talking of Fat Tuesdays, that's where we are now. What a great move on to where we are.
Mardi Gras
Mardi
World.
Gras World, which is all centred around Fat Tuesday.
That raindrop just fell on my face. I don't think it's usually like this when the weather's really nice. But essentially, we've got all these sculptures made by the artists. Some are still like in the making, some have already been made. But what did the guy say?
Some of them are really cool. So basically it's a festival that lasts about 2 weeks ago, I was saying, around Fat Tuesday, and it's just carnivals, floats, all sorts. So they have so many different like parades, and these are all of the sculptures that are used for all the different parades they do. And they
got
basically,
Superman just there.
yeah, they basically just spend all year with the artists making these, and they're all made out of polystyrene, which is absolutely madness. They look so
Should we
good.
flip them round so that we can show them the new robot?
Yeah.
So they actually have this new robot called Pixie. And you can read more about it. But this robot makes or creates some of the sculptures.
Yeah, they do have
just
a
the outline.
sign here saying that the artists will always be needed and never be replaced. But they need the creativity. So I think it does some of the base work now for the artists. They spend, as I was saying, they spend like all year making these sculptures. And you can understand why, because they're just insane.
Yeah.
Like, some of them are so cool. Hopefully it comes across well on the video. But it looks like, you know, it's the place you know, it would be so much fun just coming to Mardi Gras, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
You can see.
first thoughts when you step in though, it can feel a bit eerie. I don't know if it's usually this quiet. We are here on a Saturday and apparently the artists don't work on a Saturday, so no one's really here. It's just the tourists or people that have come to see the venue.
And we didn't pay for a tour because we're coming right at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But you can normally do a tour. So it's just a massive warehouse full of all the art that they create all the way through the year for Mardi Gras and for the parade. So it's really cool. It's fun.
Oh, can't
It's
show
a nice
her.
little visit. Some of them, yeah.
Censored.
Some of them aren't too PG. And these were our tickets, which is
Yeah,
quite
these
cool.
necklaces. Oh, mine's just wrapped in my bag. Has it always been? Oh, no, it's not.
So we have had a lot of fun here. It's been nice. It's been good for us to start our day here after a very heavy night. And we're then going to go and try and get some food.
It's funny that we say start our day here. It is about 4 o'clock.
It's a very heavy night. It was fun, but this is fun. I think it's worth doing. The tour's probably really interesting.
Yeah.
But if you just want to see all the artwork, then it's really cool, and you'll see some of it through the video. But oh wow, that one's cool. I like that. Don't know what it is.
Is that not a Maui?
That is cool. I like it.
I feel like if Charlie was to get a tattoo, it would have
Would be
some
that,
sort
would
of design. Oh, look at that one.
This is what I think of traditional like New Orleans, right? And that's what I would have imagined they would all look like.
This right here.
But there's a lot of different. Elvis as well, if everyone.
Where's Elvis?
Yeah. You haven't
Oh
seen
my
our
gosh,
Memphis vlog?
We walked straight past Elvis. I mean, they don't have his cheeks quite right.
I think we're pretty much at the end of the tour right now. So, we need to go get some, what's it, beignets?
Yeah.
Beignets. We haven't tried these yet. We're going to try to go to Café du Monde for them because we've heard that's the place to go.
It is literally chucking it down today. So, if you can hear the rain, apologies.
Yeah.
But we are yet to step out in the rain again.
Hopefully some of that you heard. Hopefully
Yeah.
all of it, we'll see. We're going to go get these beignets. Café du Monde's where we're trying.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not too busy because it's raining and there's a big old queue.
Yeah, there was a massive queue yesterday.
And we don't know where else to go for a beignet. This is the place we've been told to go. So
Although some of the restaurants have offered beignets, but we've been holding out to try the original.
yeah, the one from Café du Monde. I don't know if it's the original, but it's the one where everyone's kind of said you've got to go there and try it. Yeah, historic. Let's go. Shall we get this?
Yeah.
stop
We
at
like
Pat
this
O'Brien
splash.
for an original hurricane, and now we're back off walking back. New Orleans weather is
Adventurous.
weathering. Yeah, let's go.
That's so cool.
Only in New Orleans. That just basically sums up our trip to New Orleans, doesn't it? It's a very different place. It's worth a visit if you like all that kind of stuff. Because it kind of seems normal, right? We don't even like. So, oh, here we go, another marching band. T has literally downed the whole hurricane as well. This could be an interesting night because we're going to a very fancy restaurant. T's had no food and an original hurricane.
Please.
How was it? How was the hurricane? 'Cause that's the original.
Very nice. It's similar to a rum punch, just without the juices.
See ya.
What was better, beignet or a hurricane?
Beignet.
Beignet for me today. For me, it tasted a mix between two things. If you know, are familiar with these, a yum yum, which is basically like a straight donut, right? And a festival. That's how it tasted to me.
I actually think it just tasted like a donut.
Yeah? Oh, there you go.
Like a,
Yeah.
more of like a dumplingy mixed donut.
There you go. Super, super powdery. But good, and the coffee was good.
The powder was icing sugar, by the way.
And then we had an impromptu stop at Pat O'Brien.
Pat O'Brien, yeah.
Because T wanted a hurricane.
So did you.
He drank quite a lot of it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still feeling the effects. I'm glad that we're going to be going to dinner so that I can get something to eat. So we are off to Antoine's, America's oldest family-run restaurant.
Yes, it's been open since 1840. It looks fancy. It looks nice. We are late.
Yes.
So we need to
No,
rush
we
and get
could
there.
be late.
Well, we're running late, but
At
we're
the
going to
moment,
make
we're
up
on time.
time. We're going to make up time.
Yeah.
In typical
With the grace
all
period.
things T&C fashion, we know there's a grace period and we're going to use it. So we're going to crack on. Looks really good. It's fancy. Our first proper fancy restaurant of the trip, I'd say. All right, of the whole US road trip. So, shall we go?
Yeah.
See ya.
Bye.
Antoine's was so good, we've basically just been in a food coma for so long. We've now gone to multiple different places and we're actually in Vegas and we're now closing off our New Orleans vlog.
Yes.
With our thoughts of the hotel and our thoughts of
New Orleans in general.
But one more time, Antoine's
was honestly, it was very good.
so good. Oysters. I never thought I'd ever say oysters were probably the best part of any meal.
I didn't think I'd say charbroiled oysters.
So good, so good. Service was amazing. It's just such a shout. Anyway, the Jung Hotel or the Jung Hotel.
Or the Jung.
We never quite got to the end of how to pronounce it. So we're going to go with what we're going with. Jung. Jung Hotel, New Orleans. Shall we give our thoughts?
Yeah. What should we start with?
Location. 3, 2, 1, 4. Why is it 4 for you?
I think it was good walking distance to pretty much everything. For the French Quarter, Bourbon Street, we were about max 10-minute walk from Bourbon Street.
Yeah, and it's not even from the edge. It's like from most places we needed to be on Bourbon Street that were like in the middle. You're about 10 minutes. I was looking at the hotels on Bourbon Street, and part of me was like, it'd be really fun to be right on top of everything. But another part of me was like, you would just genuinely get absolutely no sleep. So if you're right on top of Bourbon Street, you're literally one story up from all the partying, all the clubs, everything else. So you wouldn't get any sleep. So if you want that, great. But if you like us and you'd rather be a bit further away, perfect.
Also, in terms of transport links, we were in a great location for transport links. Your cab could easily drop you off, no issues. We were also very close to, I don't know what they call that network, is it a tram?
Yeah, the tram.
We were very close to the tram. It just felt very easy to travel around.
Next up, room. On three.
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1, 4. I thought the room was really nice. I think it was finished really well. I say modern, but also like, it's like, modern's not really the right word, I guess new. It's like an old hotel, but it's been refurbed. Do you see what I mean? Mm-hmm. If that made any sense. But really nice. Couldn't really fault the room too much, other than the shower, where we had a bit of a problem with the hot water.
Yeah, so if we're focusing on like the design of the room itself, really love the room. Love the his and her sink, the vanity mirror. I love that the shower had like I think it was frosted glassing or frosted glass on it. Outside of the bathroom, I really liked the fact that the room wrapped around itself. So you thought it ended, but there was more around the corner, and that's where the desk and the safe and everything was.
Desks. She loves a desk in a hotel room.
I don't know why.
No idea why.
I just noticed when it's not there.
Okay, yeah, solid. That's what I'd say. Solid. So let's move on to service. Yeah, are you ready for this? 3, 2, 1, 3.
2.5.
It started off amazing and went downhill for me. If first day I was going to be like 4.5 service. Front desk, lady was so helpful, and every time we went to that lady, she was really helpful. She gets top marks from me.
Do you know, I'm going to change it to 3, only because I agree with everything Charlie has said. In terms of the on-site, they have a laundry room, and it has a washing machine and dryer, and we obviously don't have any pods or anything like that, and we asked the hotel like where we could get some from, and they gave us some pods to help with our washing.
It was all really good, but there's a but, and you can tell there's a but coming. So try and do this story quick, but in each of the bathrooms there is a button for the shower, apparently, that you press it to stop it from being scalding, like an anti-scalding button, which obviously makes sense because you don't want to burn yourself.
In theory, it makes sense.
But our shower didn't have that button.
So instead, we were told there was a knack to the shower.
So what happens is when you check in, you're told, look, there's a knack to the shower, so this is how it works. There's a button, this is how you get it hot. And in fairness to the staff, they must get people ring up all the time saying, shower's cold. But because we didn't have the button, we had a whole day where we had no hot water, and we rang downstairs multiple times and everyone was so dismissive with us, saying, oh, it's just an act of the shower, until we eventually explained to them the situation, and they said, oh, we'd asked, multiple times we'd rang and they said someone was coming up,
and then
and
they
didn't
stopped
come.
answering the phone.
Yeah, they stopped answering the phone. Eventually I just bumped into, happened to be a manager, and when I was walking downstairs, I said, oh, we've got no hot water, can you look? The person came, they looked at it and they went, oh yeah, it's broke. And that was that. There wasn't anything else to it. So that was frustrating, and that's why it's a 3. Otherwise, the service was really good. It's just those two things sort of balance out.
Yeah,
right?
Because showering in cold water it's not nice.
Okay, so let's jump in and give room. And
give room.
Okay, so let's all give room for our opinions on the room. It's not even room.
No, let's give our overall rating of the hotel.
Yes, that's the one on 3.
3, 2, 1, 3.5.
I'm giving it 4 because I just don't want to knock them down too much for the shower and the issues with someone coming to help. I probably would have been up towards 4.5, so I've knocked half off, but 4. Love the hotel.
Well, I give it a 3.5 because the facilities themselves, very nice. I do like the fact that they have a coffee shop. I do like the fact that they have help 24/7. There's always someone at the front desk. There's always bellboys available. The only reason why I had to knock it down is because I think it really shows how a hotel operates when there is a problem. Yeah, everything else is amazing, but it's how things end up going when there is a problem that really makes a hotel stand out or, drop down.
Very fair. I get that. So, last thoughts on New Orleans. Seems like a while ago now for us, but New Orleans. I'm just jumping straight in there. New Orleans is a lot of fun.
It really is. And it's such a, I don't know, I went there with no expectations, right? And There is definitely good vibes there.
It's a vibe all week, basically.
Yeah.
In fact, we actually said it was probably better on the Thursday than the Friday and Saturday because it was that little bit less busy, but it was still very busy. It's just Friday, Saturday, we were struggling to even walk. People were having such a good time. People were there to let their hair down, and I love that.
Yeah.
I absolutely love that. I kind of described it to one of my friends as a less PG Nashville.
The way I described it was, what did I say? I said it was the cousin of Miami and Vegas.
I'm a cousin of Miami and Vegas. There you go. So yeah, it's great. I mean, it's the difference is with like Miami and Vegas is you've got the big clubs, you've got the like this big nightlife and stuff like that. New Orleans is more like bar hopping. One amazing long
long road.
Everyone's having a good time.
Yeah.
Everyone's getting alcohol. You can get a Fat Tuesday. You know we love a Fat Tuesday.
It's quite pricey in New
It's
Orleans.
a home of Fat Tuesday though. It's a home of Fat Tuesday.
Yeah.
And they have DJs in there. It was such a good time. You would have seen in the vlog, we had a real good time, but there are lots of parts we just didn't film because we just spent so much time out on the strip and would have been very samey.
One thing
for the vlog. I think what I would say with New Orleans, as much as I absolutely loved it, I would go back, but I don't actually need to go back. I think 3 nights for New Orleans was enough, whereas leaving Nashville after 3 nights, I was like, don't want to go.
Yeah, and I will say if you're somebody that likes to avoid the crowds, then the time that we went, because we arrived there, was it Wednesday?
Yeah, I think so, Wednesday.
Wednesday and Thursday were the calm before the storm.
Yeah.
And when I say calm, I just mean it was a lot more of a, there's still loads of people, but you could still navigate.
Your way around, yeah.
It was a bit less full in the bars.
It's a city of like day and night, isn't it? Like day has quite a lot of culture, the food and stuff like that, and then nighttime it just kicks off.
One thing to mention, there are a lot of people just hanging around on the streets in New Orleans, so just make sure you have your wits about you. It's a bit like New York, like London type vibe, where you just have to be a bit more like paying attention.
Yeah, and I think that for me wraps up all in the whole less PG version of Nashville, because with Nashville we didn't get that either.
Nashville was felt very safe.
Yeah, so yes, it was a lot of fun. We are continuing our US road trip. As always, we'll throw a link up to another video we know you'll love, but for now that's it from us.
We hope you're enjoying the vlogs.
We will see you in the next city. Oh, we haven't told you where we're going. Hang on. It's because we've already been there, so we're a little bit, you know. Right, next stop, if you're hanging on and you're looking at where we're going on the road trip, next stop from New Orleans is
Houston, baby!
Houston. So we will see you there.